In this video, we'll look at how to set Joomla up so it will rotate your system logs. Hey there, Joomla fans. Tim Davis here. I'm a Joomla fan too. Thanks for tuning in to today's Maintenance Money live stream, number 66. That means we're only 600 episodes away from our special edition, Don't Worship Satan. Anyways, let's head right on over to the screen, and then in a little while, we'll fire up the Zoom chat, and we'll look in the chat. Just for catching up with each other. Yes, so this is a new feature. There we go. No, that's not what I want. There we go. This is a new feature out with Joomla 3.9.0, and I want to thank Phil Taylor for giving me the hint about this being a new feature. He's got a ton of new tools that work with the new features of Joomla 3.9.0, and we'll be looking at those. Today, we're going to look at this log rotator. So here I am in the basic Joomla.com site, logged into the back. Change glasses so I can see what is going on here. And what we want to do is go to Extensions and Plugins. Now, oh, and look, I have already searched for ROT for rotation here in the search field. If you don't know how to do that, let me just clear that. Once you're in the plugins, so extensions and plugins, go to the search field, type in, I put in ROT for rotation, and that shows all the plugins with those three letters. And of course, all we have is system log rotation. What you want to do is click on that, and you will see you have the option to set the log rotation in the number of days and the maximum logs, the maximum number of old logs to keep. So let's talk first of all about the log rotation in days. Basically, if you want to hold on to information in your system logs for X number of days, let X equal whatever number you select. And I'm going to assume that if you select 0, that you are going to have logs never rotated. You will end up with a very large log database or a log table. For instance, the user action log is a table inside your Joomla database. So if you have a lot of user actions and you're not rotating that log, that could end up being quite large over time. Also keep in mind too that if you're tracking what people are doing and if it's recording their IP address in that particular extension, in that particular feature, the user action log, then you have a lot of information sticking around after a long time. So that might not fit in with your general privacy policy either. So pick a day, number of days that you can keep those logs. I'll just select this back to 30, where it was, and then also the maximum logs. Now, I've reached out to a couple of people, asked Phil, and he laughed at me and said he didn't know. He's going to look into this. I also contacted Peter Van Westen and Badwool Andy. If anyone knows what maximum logs does, I mean, it says the maximum number of old logs to keep. I'm not exactly sure where I would find those old logs. I'm guessing, my best guess right now is that as logs are purged, it keeps a backup of them somewhere. That's my guess. But the maximum number of old logs to keep. So I'm going to guess the number of old logs per log that is being kept. For instance, if you have 10 extensions and they're all keeping logs, does it mean it's only going to keep 10 of those versions? Or is it going to do 10 of each of those? Anyways, if you know, leave a comment below or put it in chat if you're watching live. And basically, so a little bit of a mystery there. All right, so of course, the last thing that you need to do is make sure that it is enabled on your site so the log rotation can be happening. And I'm guessing that would be another way to not rotate your logs at all by just disabling this. I think that would stop that. I haven't experimented with it either. Anyways, just another tip for maintaining your Joomla site, keeping things from getting too big, rotate your system logs. Of course, the last step here, save and close. And while we're in here, why don't I just remind you, head on over to basicjoomla.com to giveaways and enter this month's contest. Getting lots of entries in it since I fixed that entry form 41. So you could be 42, head over and enter. So that pretty much takes care of what the topic was today. Rotate your system logs, keep your database from getting too big, keep from having information that you're not going to use or shouldn't be storing for too long in your system. Keep it rotated and out of circulation. Alrighty, so before we head, oh, I'm very pink today, aren't I? Wow, I just noticed that. I should probably adjust the colors on my camera. Well, before I do that, for those of you that aren't sticking around for chat afterwards, thank you for your support of this channel. We have 5 new subscribers overnight. We're up to 1,145, channels growing, and exciting news coming up. We'll talk a little bit about it in chat here afterwards. But a new prize going to be added to the monthly giveaway as of December. So, and Mary says some folks might want to know what to do with logs and where they are. Good question. And we can talk about that afterwards. Why don't we do that, I think, as a topic for tomorrow's Watch Me Work live stream. Let's talk about where logs are and stuff like that. I can come back maybe with the answer to this question today, and then I can we'll take a look around at other logs, because that is somewhat of a mystery for me as well sometimes when I go looking for things. So, for those of you that are leaving before the chat here, thank you for your support of this channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Ring the bell for notifications so that you get notifications, new live streams, and tutorials when they go up. I'm working on one to release this week, and you'll know when we're live and can chat. So, for those of you leaving, thank you for, again, your support of the site. Enjoy your Joomla sites, and God bless. All right, now let's get this pink off of my face. Oh my goodness. Fire this up here. This must be saturation I want to fix here. Let's see. It's very, wow. All right, we'll leave myself ghosty white today. Yes, where are the log files? That would be a good topic for us to cover tomorrow, because I know I get looking around. I know where they should be stored, but man, that color is really going to drive me crazy. I know where they should be stored, and that'll be a good thing to cover. Now, Zoom. That's not what I want. I think, let me just see. For those wanting to join us by voice, there we go. There's the link right there. Jump in on the Zoom call. So it pops on, and make sure my volume is on over here. The one thing that does happen to the color of the screen is that it adjusts based on the shirt that I'm wearing. If I change these lights and point up a little bit, get a little bit more orange. Nah, still ugly. Anyways, that's all right. Don't know if anyone's going to come on voice. So let me talk to you about just a little bit of a teaser. Let's bring it up on the site here. Who's going to be our next prize donator here on the site? They reached out to me the other day, and we're going to do some cross promotion. I'll bring it over here to the, I think it's that one. There we go. Joomdev. Joomdev contacted me, and working on, they do templates and some extensions, and they have a template framework for Joomla that they have released, I think 4 months. They said it was, they've had 8,000 downloads in 4 months. It's called Asteroid. Anyways, I'm going to get them on a live stream, a Watch Me Work live stream, to show us that framework, and then we will, that will be very interesting. And then there's going to be a prize, and I believe it's one of their memberships, a 3-month membership I think they offer. I think a club membership. Don't quote me on that, or point me back to this video here, but I think a 3-month membership for access to all their templates for them, and 3 future templates, so as they develop them. Anyway, so that would be kind of fun to check out. Good to have there in the prize pack. And also, I'm going to start working on the New Year's giveaway. We had a big New Year's giveaway last year, and I'm hoping that we can do that again this year. Anyways, we will get all that sorted out in time because the year is quickly coming to an end. And Mary, I don't know what the weather has been like for you down in your neck of Washington State, but up here on Vancouver Island, it has been absolutely unbelievably gorgeous. And so we were just talking like, what is today? If I check the calendar, it's the 19th, November the 19th. Yesterday went to church just with the blazer on, walking in the parking lot, just a little crisp like early in the morning, but it was beautiful. So November the 19th, and next thing you know, it is like going to be, it's going to be Christmas here, and does not feel like it, even for the normal West Coast rainy weather. Not at all. And with it being November 19th, we are a month and 2 days away from the shortest day. So, yeah, Mary, you're having beautiful weather too. Yeah. So around here, I just kind of think, well, once we get to the shortest day, days will start to get longer. You have Christmas, you have New Year's. Next thing you know, you're back to things going well. And that's the blessing of beautiful, the beautiful left coast of Canada and the left coast of the United States. Although down in California, I know you guys are having a pretty tough time with those fires, those tragic fires. So it's not all great on the left coast weather-wise. But all right. Well, Andy, what else can we? Anything else that I can touch base on or talk about here? I should have mentioned that. Let's go to myjoomla.com here because I forgot totally about mentioning that there's a tool on myjoomla.com that will set the rotation. Let's go to basic Joomla. Here we go. And I think if I search for F3 rotate, let's see, we've got a few ROTs on here. Oh, we have enable system log rotation. That's a tool that we didn't cover last week. It wasn't ready last week. As you can see, it's a new tool. And I haven't looked into some of the other new tools, which we will, but if I remember, here a whole bunch for privacy here. I wonder if audit shows to rotate the tools. Let's see here. No, nothing in there about rotating. I'll have to double check that with Phil as well, if there's something to set a good rotation time. I thought maybe that there was, but again, it's so new, haven't checked that out at all. F3, no, rotation only shows twice. We could look to, let's see, let's just check this out here. We'll investigate, and it's just going to say, yeah, I checked your Joomla site, and this, the system logs rotation plugin is enabled. All right, I was not reading very well there. So, yes, enable system log rotation. I think the default is 30 days. So there is a tool for that, and of course, if that was off in my basic Joomla site, in fact, let's just turn that off. We could go and take a new snapshot of my site and hit F3, and now we'll see, there you go, it's not enabled. Click. I think mine was enabled from the get-go, even on sites that I updated. Anyways, you're here, you can, of course, as usual with my Joomla, you can go and fix this. I actually have a new Joomla install for a client, and I was just quickly checking last night here on myjoomla.com, and there's about 7 of the basic things that I usually do, and I was actually able to whip through quite quickly, right-clicking and opening in a new tab, and then going through each step in each tab real quick, and it was really handy. Let's see, Mary says, one of my customers will like one of the free extensions that JoomDev has, rich snippets for J events. Wow, excellent. And it's a free one. I will definitely, I'll let them know that already their promotion is working well. A funny thing too, I was talking to, I think his name is, let me just double check this. I want to try to pronounce it properly, so I have to open up Facebook on this side here. Let's see here. Yeah, Naveen Kumar. And I haven't spoken to by voice, so my apologies. Naveen, if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly. Anyways, so when we were talking, he said to me that he says, "Oh, you own myjoomla.com too, right?" And I said, "No, Phil Taylor owns that site." And he says, "Oh, because you mention it so often." So, and anyways, yeah. So I'm hoping that the channel can become more. I can continue to promote Joomla extensions. And I just joined a Facebook group that, Mary, I see that you're in the Joomla Extensions Facebook group as well, where people post information about their extensions. And I think people are also asking questions looking for extensions. So I just found that one last night. So I joined. I actually, and you can now join groups with a group name and not just your individual name. So I've actually joined in there as Basic Joomla Tutorials. I haven't posted yet, so everyone will be surprised when that shows up. But of course, I don't have anything to post because I don't have any extensions. But oh, the name of the Facebook group here. Yeah, sure. Hi, John. So let's see. I'll just let me go and find that for you here. I'll give you the exact link. Oh, it's a group. And so let's see, pending invites. I've been invited to join the love group. Well, doesn't that sound nice? Joomla extensions, here we go. It is right here. Post the link. There we go. In fact, I'll bring that over to the screen here and we can have a look at that. There we go. You've joined Joomla Extensions. It's a public group. Anyone can find the group. I'll say okay. Clear that up. Yeah, so here we are. Your basic group. Kind of scroll down. An admin announcement at the top. And it looks like people are posting their ads for extension discounts too. So Black Friday here from WebSoul's post. So why don't we just, since it's a public group, it's not going to hurt for me to show it then. Anyone can find it. Let's click on that. Get an image. WebSoul. I haven't seen them before. Let's see what they've got happening here. 40% off all products Black Friday. Software solutions at their best. They use cookies. We like cookies. Joom Push. Bitcoin plugins. JSTOR add-ons. Joom Reporter. Let's surprise them. Let's have a look at their site here. All right, Joom Push. Joom Push is a promising web push notification tool for Joomla. You'll be able to send web push notices to all the people who subscribe to it. Keep your subscribers abreast by sending them direct updates on their desktop and mobile browsers. That's pretty cool. Features, unlimited push notifications. The only extension which lets you add unlimited subscribers for web push notifications at a fixed pricing. Even if you have a lot of subscribers, it doesn't change anything for Joom Push. It will send push notifications efficiently to all of them. That's cool. Trackable web push notifications. They have a little screen here. Let's check it out. Taking a little while to come in. Wonder where they are. Maybe their servers are far away. Down a well. Let me bring up chat. I'm not ignoring you guys. Just don't see it here. Yeah, I think I've seen John in the main Joomla group as well. I'll tell you what, Mary, you I made you a moderator, Mary, so if you want to paste the URL for that one, you will be able to. Unlike, you don't get a sword like on Twitch when you're a moderator. You just get a wrench next to your name. So if you want to paste link that, okay, that is not coming up. That is not closing either. Let's change tabs here. I'm just going to refresh. That might be something that happened in my browser. Who knows? There we go. Let's try that again. Screenshot. I might have just been lucky. Nope, that's not working. To be fair, why don't I try this on Firefox? Because I've got some weird things happening sometimes. Let's go to Firefox desktop app. Yeah, I actually have, if you've ever used WeTransfer.com for sending files, thanks for posting that link, Mary. You can drag files from your computer onto the browser window and it will upload them, but that is not working for me anymore. So I have maybe too many things happening. Okay, there we go on Firefox. Yeah, use cookies, understand that. Let's check out the screenshot here. Nope. I'll let them know that. I'll let them know that they start. Just a small little glip. Let's close that. Then it works with all sites that have SSL certificate. Compatible with desktops. Great. Admin dashboard. Yeah. Create groups. Let's see if this works. Might just be their lightbox that's not working here. All right. Refresh that. Don't click on any more lightboxes, Tim. Yeah, John, it didn't look like there's too much activity in there either, which is actually one of the reasons why I joined, because I thought, well, I'm not going to be flooded with tons of messages anyways, but it'll be interesting to see what comes up. What can you, this push thing, what can you subscribe for updates? Give a call to action. Subscriber welcome note. They really laid out the info on this really well. $39.99, view the demo, ask question, write review. Cool. What else we got happening here? Joomla extensions. They have Joom push plugins for Joom Social, J2 Store add-ons. Oh, Joom push for J2 Store, nice. Judo Pay, coin payments for J2 Store. Oh, that's Bitcoin payment for your J2 Store, it looks like. And they have a video. See what the guy's voice is like. Oh, they need a voice. Showing how to install. Yep. I know a guy. Coin payments. Yeah. Sandbox. All their information. Access. All right. Well, they need a talkie. But that's cool because, of course, I do not have a Bitcoin account. Any of you guys have a Bitcoin account out there? TBYBJB. Hi, Tim. Do you look at extensions only listed in the Joomla extension, directory extensions in places like GitHub that might not be in the JED? I pretty much only look at extensions that are in the Joomla extension directory. Simply because that's... I've never really thought to look for them on GitHub. And yeah, so I pretty much only use the Joomla extension directory for looking at extensions. But, yeah, that's a new thought. Do you look for, I'm guessing you must as well. I hope I'm not mispronouncing that. Anyways, yeah, if you want to type out a link, oh, it's Tom. Okay, hi, Tom. Tom, were we just talking? Oh, Tom. Tom, are you the one that's been sending me the screenshots, the suggestions for thumbnails? A bit of a delay here for when that pops up, so... that's anyway, so anyone out there have a Bitcoin account? Oh, okay. Hi, Tom. I'm sorry that I've not replied to you to your second email. Tom's been helping me, been sending some really helpful suggestions about thumbnails, and send a bunch of samples. So one thing I know about Tom is that he's better at graphics than I am. Yeah, so I even as I was making my thumbnail last night, I thought, oh, I've got to get back to Tom. John says he's used extensions for from a lot of places, but the sources have to be a quality source, GitHub or developer site. Okay, yeah, the developer site, GitHub. I kind of have always. I never thought of looking other places. I just figured I would stick with because the ones that are on the extensions, the Joomla, the JED, have passed muster Or is it past mustard or past muster? I think probably past muster. Pass the mustard. Muster, yeah, troops, mustard troops, that's when they all get together, so you have to pass inspection. Past mustard, then that's just probably a road we don't want to go down right now. Yeah, so a quality source. So GitHub or developer site. I guess the developers, if you know the developer, I guess that counts as a quality source. If you were just to find something and not know them and think, oh, they've got a nice looking site, then that might be risky. Anything else we want to look at? Bitcoin plug. Oh, there's Bitcoin plugins. Joom Reminder. Let's see what Joom Reminder is. Reminder calendar. Users will be able to select the time and date to set the reminder with the help of this integrated calendar. Let your visitors remind themselves about what they were looking for on your site in case they leave it in the middle. Turn them into returning visitors or even subscribers by putting a Remind Me button on any content on Joomla, one of the best available reminder tools for Joomla. Wow, never even thought about doing something like that. Compatible with any Joomla content, admin dashboard. Email will be sent to the user with an add to calendar ICS file. Wow. That is pretty, hey, that's pretty cool. The ICS file is really nice because you can just click on it. I wish a member of the Chamber of Commerce, and when they send out notifications of meetings, I wish there was an ICS file because I often have to manually put that in into my calendar. Easy to understand setting tab, admin details view. I'm going to click on this just to see if it was the lightbox only on another page. Do 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 do. Nope. All right, I promise I won't click on any more pop-ups on this site. I wonder if I somehow have a pop-up blocker happening here. Could be this crazy stop sign up here. Long story. I put this on. Phil asked me to put it on to look for errors on something, and but there's no errors on the page. But I wonder if I wonder what my permissions are for this site over here. Site settings. Pop-ups and redirects. Block them. Let's allow them on this site. And then let's go to reload. And let's go to nope. Nope. I should have known because that would have brought a warning up there that it blocked the pop-up. Did I want to see it? Anyways, that reminder thing's pretty cool too. All right, let's see here. Joom Reporter, what does that do? And it's free. Best reporting and recommendation tool for Joomla makes sure that the site is safe from spammy, abusive, or unwanted content. Let your users help you to keep your site clean and also share your site content with their friends at the same time. So this looks like it's something that you can do in order to report content. Oh, someone spams something, or it's a Viagra thing or something, they can report it to you. All right. Well, they definitely have done a good job laying out their screens. Cool. Let's go to their tutorial here. We'll skip the intro thing. Oh, here's the buttons right here. Report and recommend. All right. I'm sure going to show. Okay, it's reCAPTCHA friendly as a skip ahead here. For reporting, you're not a robot. I wonder if they're invisible reCAPTCHA friendly. This looks like version 1 of reCAPTCHA. Although you never know. This would pop up with version 2. We'll skip past here. And then this one I'm going to guess is you can create drop downs. It looks like it's captions issues. Select all the images. How to see the demo. And this looks like the recommend. Check this out. Cool. And with that protected by reCAPTCHA, that would be okay. Also with invisible as a fallback, yes. Although I'm pretty sure that you can only have one of those activated. So I wonder, we could watch their whole template, their whole video here. We're not going to. Maybe you put in the reCAPTCHA stuff there, but we'd have to check out. And to be fair, we're just kind of dropped in there because it was at the top of the Joomla Extensions group. I did not look to see where they are. Let's see. Contact. Get in touch. They probably don't have the address. Oh, phone number +91. Oh, here we are, right here. Yeah, they're in Pune, Maharashtra, India. All right. I'll touch base with them off screen and tell them that the pop-ups weren't working. Anyway, so that's the that's a kind of a neat group in there, and I think probably I did notice Eugene's in here. Did a review on Nornex competition. Hey, there's a couple other things I wanted to ask you guys. First of all, I had someone ask if I would do a video on how to make a Joomla template. Now, I don't know how to do that because I'm not a programmer and not doing that stuff anyways. So if do you guys know if anyone who you would recommend could do a Watch Me Work live stream, could be yourself as well, on how to make a Joomla template? And I think we would want to start out with just the very basics. So not something super crazy, but just to get someone going that would give the basic idea of it. So if you have an idea about that also, and I don't know who's popped on here yet, but let me still, that's not what I wanted to paste there. Let me just going to post the Zoom link again for calling in. That's not it. Control copy. If you want to join in on the Zoom call, there's the link. Anyway, so how to make a Joomla template. So I told him I would track down someone for that as well. And then the other thing just escaped me that I was going to ask. It will come. What were we talking about? Oh, Nornex competition, right? So as you know, so mentioning that I have more, have a prize that I'm adding. Currently, I'm using the free version of Gleam.io for running my contests. And on the free version, and I'm on an old legacy account. You can't even get this account anymore. On the free version, you can have 2 repeat actions. So, for instance, an entry for subscribing. You've got YouTube and OS training subscribers. And then I only have one for Twitch, following me on Twitch. But then we've got 2. Visit my Joomla and Joomla Shack. Visit Secure Joomla and Regular Labs. So if I'm going to add a third person to, or even more to join in the promotion, the giveaways that I do, I can update to $10 a month and add a third simultaneous entry. Or I was kind of thinking, what else? What other ways can I configure the contest with an extension or a tool that's not going to cost money? Sorry, unless I start charging people to actually give their stuff away for free, which I suppose is a possibility. How to configure this, and so that's what reminded me from Nor competition, because it really is a good contest extension that I did that review on. I did check it out. I used it for getting people to vote on my new logo more than a year ago. So I wondered, I'm just looking for some way to run the contest that gives a great opportunity for people to enter, and then also to give exposure to the people donating prizes, like getting an entry for going to something. It may very well be just thanking them. Please check them out. I just really like that. Plus, I really like that to enter, you have to subscribe to the YouTube channel too. So, those of you, if you want to think about that or ponder it, you can always shoot me a message through the Facebook page or through tim@cybersalt.com. You guys all know where I'm around. Or that's anyway something that I was thinking about, and I may contact Eugene and ask him about that as well. But that's a good extension. So, anyways, lots of extensions here in that extension folder, and things to check out, and people asking for questions about things like that. Scott Cormier likes my comment. All right. Well, anything else? Anything else that we can think of for now? So tomorrow, that's floating out there in the delay abyss. So tomorrow we will Watch Me Work live stream. We'll collab on where are system logs and extension logs found, how to find them, and we'll work on that together, and we'll figure that out. And that will be something that we can toss into the old archive bucket on the YouTube channel after we do that. That's on at Twitch. Let's see, twitch.tv/basic Joomla. There you go there. Oh, it's not really a link though, is it? Anyways. Twitch.tv/basic Joomla. Oh, I better spell that properly. There we go. Alrighty. So, hey everybody, thanks for tuning in today. And we will see you tomorrow. And all those things I asked, feel free to give feedback at whatever time there. I did not have chat up there for a while, so there you go. I was reading out mostly. You're welcome, Mary, Tom, and John, and anyone else there who is lurking. Thanks for... Let me grab my remote here. Thanks for your support of the channel and for... just being a part of helping me learn too, and doing all this stuff together. So, till tomorrow, enjoy your Joomla sites, and God bless.